This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, well, Symba wonders if he should respond to J. Cole, or he's gearing up for a response to J. Cole because J. Cole mentioned him on one of those songs he released. I think it was one of the songs on Birthday Blizzard 26. He says, "Y'all toddlers to me, stop bothering me. Young Symba. Young lion." So some guys threw some hate my way. But the only thing they should say is, "Cole, you're like a father to me." Listen, he really should. He says, "I'm going to pull up to the studio, and I think you know what I'm going to do." Bro, nobody's really interested, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I think Symba's a dope artist, right? But yeah, it grand opening, grand closing, all right? I don't know what happened. Because when he dropped like 2 songs when I heard about him a couple years ago, and I was like, okay, that's dope. But then he got too, like, have you ever seen something that just, like, gets too confident too early, overly confident, when you really haven't proven yourself yet? Too many people were saying, yo, you're the one, and he believed it. Instead of trying to prove it to them, he just, like, totally believed it, got into his head, and that was it. That was it, bro. Does this guy have a major deal? Or is he still indie? Is the question. Let me see. He's on Warner Brothers. Bro, your label hates you, bro. Your label hates you. Or is this an album through Warner Brothers? Let me see. That could be another song. Let me see this. All right. Nah, I think he's on his own. Okay, so anyways, he needs more. I don't know. He needs to focus on his career and getting a fan base, because he only has 125,000 monthly listeners. I'm not like defending Cole here. Like, you should respond to Cole, but I was shocked. I was looking into it. I was like, damn, Symba, like, really, because I hadn't heard anything from him in a while. Like, he just does podcast interviews now. You don't really see his music in front of you anymore. And I was like, you need to focus on your career, bro. You need to find ways to get your music out there, because you're local. You're still local. He's done Drink Champs and everything. You got too much too early. That's what I think it was, And then we got Drake. All right, so J. Cole had stated that he hasn't spoken to him since his apology to Kendrick Lamar. Now, Mal made a good point. Cole has to explain to Drake, basically, why he spoke to Kendrick after dissing him, took the diss down, and never spoke to Drake again. That's a good point. Why did that happen? I know a lot of people being here like, oh, because he figured out he knew Drake was fake at that point. Right. Okay, fine. But why did that happen? Like, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. So there's a streamer. I just heard about this guy like within the past few months. Started seeing him stream on like Aiden stream and stuff, different people. His name is Clavicular. And he gets emotional, saying, I just miss when it was just me streaming on my phone, man. Everybody comes up to me now and everything. What? They know where you are. You're streaming all the time. You're giving your location so people can hunt you down and swarm you. I don't feel bad for these guys at all. Like, give me the tiny violin, and we'll play it for you. Because it's like, bro, nobody feels bad for you. Man, these kids are just, they cry over everything, bro. Now he's banned from clubs, crying about that because he played that Kanye song dissing Jewish people. Well, of course, Kevin Gates clapped back at Brittany Renner. He said on this podcast that, like, yeah, we got divorced, but we're still cool, we're still friends, and all this stuff. She responded and said, like, bro, I don't even know you. I didn't know you since 2014, and stop lying to the people that we're still friends. We're not friends. Like, Kevin Gates is the worst, bro. I'm gonna be honest. So she says again, is your child bride pegging you with that 9.5 prosthetic yet? I'm your mommy and your daddy. Now be gone. Patreon loading. Kevin Gates responded with this.
Say, bro, so you don't want to be my friend? So you're not my friend no more, that's what you saying? But why you don't want to be my friend, bro? Say, bro, so you don't want to be my friend?
But you, Brittany, you were with somebody that liked to get pegged. That's a red flag right there. You should have left right away. That's not, I don't think that's in his religion to be getting pegged by a woman. I knew there was something wrong with Kevin Gates, man. But when he told me, he didn't tell me. When he told everybody that he got touched as a little, when he was like 13, 14, I was like, this explains a lot. Like, he's mentally unstable, which I don't blame, but, come on. Well, it looks like Sneako's going through some humiliation ritual. Now, he's on here talking about that he turned down $500,000 or $300,000 to box Andrew Tate. Cap. If you hate Andrew Tate that much, you would take that money and box him. Now he dyed his hair blonde, and he's like, his face is turning colors. It's weird, bro. I think we're seeing this guy become unhinged in real time. Look at this. Sexy Red and Chief Keef link up for another video. I don't want to leave you. All right, so then we got Pusha T responding to Drake. Says, hey, Drake, you can't be talking when you're in the files, too. Did Drake say something? These fake Epstein files that came out with Pusha T and Jay-Z in them. Let's see if he said anything. I don't see anything. I see Drake posing with these little Audemars watches for women. And I think he's trolling that jeweler that says he charged Drake $30,000 or something or how much did he charge? $30,000 to fix a watch that Drake dropped, and Drake wanted it to get fixed for free, and the guy just cut business with Drake. He made that. Why would you speak publicly about that? It's not very professional. It's like, bro, just working out with Drake. Like, why do we have to know? Ruga goes off on 504. This is trash. It's worse than 504's diss track to 21 Savage and everybody else. Trash. Kanye West performs in Mexico. A lot of people watch it. It's kind of nostalgia because music is so bad now. Everyone's like, I forgive you, yay. Yeah, because music is trash right now. Please name me some people that are... There's only a handful of people that are dropping decent records. Oh, man. Did you guys know that Mike Will and... that Mike Will did a versus last night with Hit Boy? T.I. and Tiny pulled up. It seems like the only people that knew about it, the people that were involved in it, like Big Sean came out. Nobody knew about this. I think Versus, yeah, bro. Swiss Beats needs to get the message. Versus is over, bro. It's done. He announced it with Drake. Nobody reposted this. Nobody cared about this Versus. And they're two very big, talented producers. But nobody tuned in. It wasn't a highlight last night. Nobody cared. It's like it was a secret. It's just like it's a way to just churn some money. I guess Complex is involved in it, and they churn some money. That's it. It's just not a big thing anymore. Rick Ross celebrates his birthday by shooting a video with French Montana in these weird pants, puffy pants. Weird. With French Montana and Max B. Then we got 50 Cent response to LL Cool J's latest interview where LL Cool J believes he's the most important person in hip-hop history, and people should bow down, basically, to LL Cool J. Which, you know, I can kind of see. He says, on Apple Music, he says he believes history will recognize him as the most important rapper that ever existed. All right. Well, I mean, he's important. 50 Cent said, I changed my mind about this guy. I was a fan, but he's doing too much corny stuff. I was trying to help him. When he came out with his album, talking to, we rewrote a bunch of songs for his album. And he criticized me on that. F all that. Mama said knock you out. Get the strap. I guess 50 Cent restructured. Not wrote. Restructured a bunch of songs for LL Cool J. And when LL Cool J is asked about it, he kind of takes offense to it in a nice way about 50 Cent. I don't know, bro. 50 Cent just loves beef. And Drake takes a picture with his mom and dad. I guess they're having a special dinner for family. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I will check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. I think we covered everything. The Pusha T and Jay-Z thing is a victim's recounting of everything. And there's no evidence. Like, I don't know. It's just someone's putting somebody else in these files. Like, who else is going to be in the files? It's like, come on. It's just such a mess. You don't even know what to believe anymore, right? Anyways, Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.